Hi guys and welcome back to LoveDarts. Today I have a fantastic review from you. Shot have just released these. Now these are the Tribal Weapon Savage. 90% tungsten darts, 100 micron flights. These are the 23 gram versions and they're black titanium coated. Now you may think I get excited about all darts, but I'll be completely honest about these ones. Because they are a shorter barrel and the tribal weapon range is one of my favourites from Shot, I was extremely happy to receive these. They have shot carbon stems, black, red and silver in the colour scheme, which you know I absolutely love, so I can't wait to get these to the board. But before we do that, let's have a look at the packaging and have a look at the contents.
Become a force to be reckoned with, inspired by the ancient arts of Pacific and Asian combat. Tribal Weapon Savage is the key to unleashing your untamed nature. The scallop bomber style locks fingers into position, while deep mill cuts carve a spine-like grip running up to the rear of this dart. This 90% tungsten barrel has been to hell, our intensive 7-stage process, and returned with an unrivaled precision finish. Savage is armored in ultra-durable black titanium remachine for lethal strength and fierce beauty. Strike fear into those who dare challenge you.
I bet they have so much fun when they're writing those on the back. Anyway, look at these fabulous points. Now, it's a very delicate coating on the front here. It's not as aggressive as it looks, but I do love the stylistic choice. We've got quite a bullish looking front here with a couple of long cuts and radial grooves, giving it quite a bullish looking front. We'll have a little look at these in a bit more detail, but this middle section has alternating cuts between sort of squared off and then angled as well, but that section is so comfortable between my finger and thumb. It's not the widest though, so it might be different for people with slightly thicker fingers. There's then a knobbly bit in the middle that separates the two sections quite well and is quite a nice reference point if you like to feel a little bit more of a bull section. On the rear we've got all these almost pyramid sort of triangular cuts. They've got great grip, it's really nice. You can see the shot stems here, they're always slightly different, which I do like. Carbon stems with these little triangles in the middle. It sort of tapers down and then tapers out again. Let's get in close. As I said to you before, it's only really a coating on the edge here, but I reckon it does hold quite nicely into the board, so we'll have to see how they get on. The nose reminds me a little bit of a Taylor 80, sort of aggressive front, which I do like. Then this middle section is so comfortable for my finger and thumb. It sits there really nicely. You can see they're sort of squared off cuts, slightly angled on the front and the rear bit there, but I'm really looking forward to throwing from there. You can feel the knuckle before you get to this really intricate gear-like rear section. We have the Shot logo on the carbon stem. You can see those little diamond triangular cuts there before we get to the flight, which looks almost like King Kong with red, black and white colourway, which as you know I'm a big fan of. Altogether, it's put together really nicely. Let's get it to the board and see how it flies. Just before we move on, I just thought I'd show you what these slot rings actually do. So you can take them off the stem, put them into the hole of your flight here, and it will actually hold your flight onto your dart much better. They actually show you on the main dart, but this is what you can do with the other two to make sure you get a secure flight to your stem. There is a card with the weight promise. These came at 23.01.
So 3 from the front in that groove, 3 from the middle and 3 from the rear, which is the grippy bit. So the middle bit we're sort of calling the knobbly bit.
Now before I tell you about the front grip, I do actually think this dart is 2-zoned. You can hold the knuckle to consider it as a third part, but it's really made for those front and rear zones. From the front, because it's front weighted, you really do get a beautiful angle, and it's a lovely reference point for my finger and thumb. A little bit grippy. I like grip, so it's perfect for me, but if you don't like grip, might not be for you. It just depends on how you release the dart and how comfortable that feels. It's so easy for me to find the reference point each time. My finger and thumb slip into it, it feels great, and look at the angle of the darts. These next 9 darts are from the middle, which is holding on to that knuckle section, just to show you that actually the dart is really nicely balanced throughout. I spoke to someone at the UK Open qualifiers recently who actually likes any dart that does have a knuckle, because they do find that they actually hold right on that finger and thumb, and they like to feel sort of almost like a ball knuckle joint, which they liken to actually throwing a ball, which they find easier than throwing a dart. We're all different. There we go. The points are giving a little bit more purchase into the board. I do think they look fantastic, so for a smooth point with that little bit of aggressive looking coating, it could be just right. I must say the angle that these give is just fantastic. I'm really enjoying throwing these.
And 3 from the rear.
Now you can feel these spiky little pyramids, and it does feel really, really nice. Not only that though, as I'm releasing, this dart is still kicking up beautifully. It feels great to hold, and because it's quite short, you can almost like cock it in your hand so easily and sort of release this weapon onto the board. I can sometimes struggle throwing from the rear unless it's like a bomb shape or a shorter barrel, but look how well these are going in. Don't worry about the scoring, look at the angle and the consistency and the confidence I have when throwing them. Often I change to my own setup, but I don't need any extra drag with these. These small standards are absolutely great. The stems, everything's working for me, so right out of the box I could throw these and enjoy throwing them in a match. Shot Tribal Weapon Savage. What do we think? Well, as you may have guessed, being a short barrel, lots of grip, looks exciting, it's great for me. Not only is it a good looking dart, but it's a good dart to throw. Not your typical sort of bomber style, but it does feel and sort of deliver to the board in that way. It really is a weapon. You feel like you're throwing something and it's just smashing into that board exactly where you want it to go. Now, Shot kindly sent me these pre-launch, so I've got these ready for you on launch day. That being said, I don't know the price at the moment. I'd imagine Darts Corner will probably have them around £90 to £110, looking at the previous models. Now, as I've said before with Shot Darts, they are imported from New Zealand. They're going to be a little bit more expensive, but that's partly because of the craftsmanship that's gone into it, the effort to bring it over here. I don't have a problem paying that for a set of darts like this. The main thing I love is that weighting. It just brings the dart exactly where I want it to land each time. It's so comfortable in that front section as well with the scallop. Guys, check these out.
So there we have it, guys. Shot Tribal Weapon Savage darts. Like I thought, they suited me down to the ground. The balance was superb on these. It's a shorter barrel, which not everyone will get on with, but for those who do, like myself, I think you're going to absolutely love them. They've got plenty of grip, really nice cuts in there. That rear section really does pop, as you can see in the pictures. Now, I believe these are available on Darts Corner, so head over to there and pick up a set today. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, share and subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more from me. It costs you nothing but means the world to me and means that I can provide content for you, the darts fans. So thanks for watching, and remember, love darts.